I'd like you to meet Mark. Mark is a minister. Like you, he is a leader in his religious community. Mark wants to grow the congregation and ministry, but conflict keeps driving people away. He wants to resolve that conflict in the congregation. Unfortunately, Mark stuck his head in the sand because deep down he didn't believe that he could succeed in resolving the conflict and enlivening the ministry in his religious community. Everywhere he looked, Mark saw nothing but problems, like the members who are continually negative and distrust the church board. To Mark, that meant those who have leadership skills won't volunteer to lead since they'll get criticized, and negative members drive others away, meaning the congregation won't grow. To make things even worse, Mark also believed negative members are stuck in their ways and can't or won't change. Mark was desperate, but he didn't really have a clue where to begin. Things looked hopeless for Mark, his family, and his congregation. Then, one morning at breakfast, Mark was talking with his wife about their seemingly hopeless situation when his young son said, "Daddy, I believe in you. I know you can find a way." In that moment, Mark was inspired by love for his son to find a solution to the problem. Mark decided he would not quit until he figured out what to do. He searched high and low. He read every article, blog, and website he could find looking for clues. He asked friends for help and advice. And then, when things looked darkest and he was on the verge of giving up, Mark finally found what he'd been looking for. There, Mark discovered a flame ministry consulting from Kathleen Panning, which gave him tools and coaching to help resolve the conflict that was holding the congregation back. With Kathleen as his coach, Mark discovered how to resolve the conflict so the congregation begins to move forward. Enable people to learn their unique God-given gifts, improve communication with and among all members, improve the efficiency and effectiveness of committees and groups in the congregation, attract new members, and enliven the ministry of the congregation. So, as you can see, the story has a happy ending for Mark, his family, and his congregation. With coaching from Kathleen Panning at a Flame Ministry Consulting, he'd found just the right tools and advice, and more importantly, he was able to put them to good use right away. And best of all, Mark was able to start seeing results in less than a couple of weeks, and it cost far less than the cost of continuing conflict in the congregation. The most important things for you to know are conflict costs the congregation income as well as new members. Unresolved conflict is actually detrimental to the health of both the members of your religious community and you, the leaders. Kathleen Panning brings the experience and unique coaching skills to the conflicts of your situation so that you can enliven your community's mission and ministry. In this way, Kathleen guides you in a cost-effective way that will set your congregation apart, making it a real witness to God's love. End your search today. Sign up for your free End the Conflict Now consultation and let Kathleen Panning help you resolve the conflict so your congregation begins to move forward, just like Mark's congregation did.